Welcome to Tea Time Tarot. It's Brenna. The air conditioner is on, so I'm going to have to talk a little louder. Oh, I should have shown my door, but that's okay. Today, I want to do something different. I want to do a Day of the Dead. So I'm going to have, I want to say 2 to 3 separate readings, bringing in different people. And it may not resonate with everybody, like, comparatively to, wow, a lot of Aries can really, resonate with this one reading, but it will resonate with the person who needs it the most. I feel really drawn to it. So we'll see how it goes. We'll do 2 or 3 of those. So I'm just going to give some Palo Santo to you. And some Palo Santo for me. It's very different. I have not done this on camera before. I do this in my my regular readings, and when I do that, the person's able to go, yes, yes, yes. So you know what the hell you're talking about. You're like, oh, okay, I'm making sense. It's a little difficult. I think it might be a little bit more difficult without a person to confirm I'm making sense. So the worst that can happen is I'm like, oh my god, that was horrible, and I scrapped the whole reading. But I don't see that happening for us. What's been coming to me, and the one reason that's really been like striking me hard today, is a mother or a grandmother figure. You can also apply this to a foster mother, a neighborly friend that babysat you while growing up, an older aunt. So I do have the white hair with it. It's a little bit, it's like down to here. It's a little bit curly, but not wavy. I want to say it's kind of almost messy, with blue eyes and glasses. But I don't know if the glasses are reading glasses or not. Like the person didn't have glasses until they got into their 40s, because what I'm seeing is somebody in their 60s, maybe even 70s. So I'm assuming this person was in their late 60s, early 70s, and they passed. I'm hearing 72, so if that resonates with somebody. I'm hearing 66, if that resonates with somebody. So let me see if we got any information that'll come out of the cards. So this was a strong lady. It looks like she did live alone after her husband died. 8 years-ish previous to her, 8 to 10 years, her husband died prior to her passing away. So she did live alone, making her a really strong lady. Her kids are all grown up, her grandkids. They would visit, but they were, when she passed away, if you were one of the grandkids, junior high school maybe even, you weren't tiny tots when she passed. She did live long enough for that. Yeah, here's the Page of Cups, so that's definitely children. So between the ages of, when your grandmother passed, between the ages of 5 and 12. So 2 children, wow, okay. This could be 2 of her children. I want to say 2 girls, so if this is your grandmother, it's your mother's mother. And she had 2 daughters, your mother being the oldest. Or, take it how it resonates, 2 female, 2 girls, granddaughters. 1 light hair, 1 dark hair. Same if it's the 2 daughters, the mother is a grandmother, and the 2 daughters being your mother and your aunt, it would be a light hair and a dark hair person. A dark hair person might have worn glasses. I feel like I see that. I hope this is making sense to somebody. I hope you can hear me, because I feel very different kind of mood when I'm talking about dead people or past loved ones, appropriately said. So I feel as though she's musically inclined, and she possibly had a piano in the house, or she possibly had a guitar, and she sang. And it may have gave you a great passion for singing, whether it be your mother or your grandmother. So I do feel very musical about it all. avid reader. I don't know what kind of books. It could have been even like romance books, you know, things like that. Magazines were all over the house. Person to have encyclopedias and dictionaries. So if she wasn't educated formally in college, she was self-educated at home, and she read a lot. So she's a very intelligent woman. And it's going to be a short reading, 'cause I don't know how far to take it or where to go with it exactly. But I'm just getting what I'm getting, and this is my first reading with it. I'm sure there'll be more. I'm going to say what I see, what I hear, I feel. This person could have died in a car accident at 66, 72. I know that you may not think so watching this, but that's actually rather a young age to die. I feel 66, 72, like your late 60s, early 70s. Not to age myself, but my mother is in her early 70s now, and she's in completely great health, you know, so it is a shocker. So you might say, oh, well, they were an older person, so they might have, you know, died of old age, but they didn't. I feel like they died in a car accident, or there was a significant car accident possibly involving you. So when I'm saying car accident, maybe they didn't die of the car accident, but it's bringing up a memory of a pretty bad car accident that you had with this person, this mother, grandmother, foster mother, neighborly babysitter, older lady. Okay, she smoked cigarettes, definitely. That's, I'm getting that very, I don't know if she quit up near the end. She had quit smoking cigarettes, and maybe, then again, another possible, you know, take it as a resonates, another possible cause of death being the cigarettes, being lung cancer, because she was the person I'm speaking to. Your person was a cigarette smoker. You could have died of lung cancer. Didn't look after their health too much. Ate whatever they wanted, but somehow managed to stay pretty thin. I don't want to say any bigger than a lady size 12 nowadays. So that's relatively thin, not in the plus sizes, so to speak. So it was she was very thin as well. I don't think she worked after having kids. After she had kids, she raised the kids, and then her husband retired, who was older than her, and she was able to go ahead and just never have to go back to work. So she wasn't working since she had kids all the way up until the day she died. Which is a beautiful thing to be a stay-at-home mom. And she probably had a lot of dealings with grandchildren if you are a grandchild, because she would stay at home. Beautiful thing about that is you can give 100% to the children or the grandchildren, rather than splitting 50% with your career or work, and 50% of your attention to your kids or grandkids. So that is a beautiful thing. I'm seeing candy dishes, like the old lady thing with butterscotch candies. So specifically butterscotch, and then the little strawberry ones that were like, they were wrapped in red paper and with a green. They were wrapped in what looked like strawberries. This very old-fashioned candy. If you remember these candy dishes having these candies in them, it's coming, you know, very clearly as vision for me right now. I'm sure probably a lot of grandmothers are, you know, there's a popular candy for the older people, older generation. I mean, older than me, so, you know. I feel like this person passed away in, well, first of all, let's see. I feel like they were born in the 40s or, let's see, 30s or 40s. And what year do I have for a year? They might have died in 98 or 2008, I have for years, or 2018. I have 8 as an ending number. 2008, 98, 2018. So if any of those numbers resonate with you, awesome. So, anything else? they look over you, they look over your shoulder, they look over the person I'm talking to. They're really, you know who you are because they're very close to you, and you're sort of intuitive, and you feel it, and you know it that they're there, and they send little signs that are very them. Like you will run across the butterscotch or the strawberry candies in some weird ass place. You're like, oh, that's a sign from my person, whoever your person may be. But also, you might still have birthday cards or letters. I see handwriting being a big thing that they wrote. They might have even wrote poetry, but they did a lot of handwritten letters with beautiful penmanship. And that you may have kept birthday cards, anniversary cards, I don't know, Valentine's Day cards. So, yeah. And I think like I said, 10 years prior to her passing, her husband passed. So if she passed in 2018, the husband passed in 2008, something like very close to that, if I'm not dead on like that. Or if she passed in 2008, the husband passed in 98. Or if she passed in 98, the husband passed in 88. So hope that clears up things for you. She might have been really, I'm seeing penmanship, she might have been really there teaching you a lot of things and doing things with your homework and been involved with your schooling. She was very, very intelligent. And the person I'm talking to right now is very, very intelligent and also has a similar problem with their foot. Maybe it's pigeon-toed, like I feel like on the right leg, but it could be the left leg. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm feeling the right leg, so it could be that your person had the same type of foot problem. So even if it wasn't a pigeon toe, it's some kind of foot problem. I'm not really 100% sure what it was, but on the right-hand side. So you do have that in common with them. And they are saying you remind them of them. You don't look like them, and that's why I branched out to foster or elderly neighbor. You don't look like them, but you spent enough time with them that you really do kind of have a lot of their personality characteristics, and they really saw themselves in you when you were younger. And they're like, oh wow, and you bonded because that older person saw themselves in you. So you might have a lot of other things in common as well. That is going to end this reading, and I hope you liked it. If it resonated at all, please comment so I know that I'm not talking to a dead wall. Like, share, subscribe. Subscribing is definitely, I'm just starting out, so I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers so I can go live. Donations and tips are in the description box. Links to personal readings are in the description box down below. Okay. Thank you very much. I hope you can hear me over the air conditioner. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever the heck time of day you see this. Be good. I love you. Peace out.